Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, all series videos. In this video I'll be updating you on unfortunate love. You know it is hot on all this series, I must tell you. Rishi takes the blame on himself to save Lakshmi. Neelam could not believe it. Neelam is in shock. You need to see Neelam. Oh my god. Rishi takes the blame on himself to save Lakshmi. Please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to click on the like button. It will help this video a lot. If you like my videos, please click on the like button. Let's go. The episode starts with Neha watching the news. Lakshmi tells George that Rishi is lying and tells that the quality of the food items are very good. She asks Veranda to say. Veranda tells George that he wants to say something. Rishi signs him. Ayush understands and asks Veranda to sit. Rishi says, I am saying the truth. Neelam asks, why is Rishi doing this? Rishi says, Lakshmi is innocent. This is my property and hotel, and I take responsibility for whatever happened, and I shall be punished. Mr. Basu asks Rishi, what are you saying? I will save Lakshmi. He asks, why are you taking blame on yourself? Rishi says, Lakshmi trusts him and he will not let her trust break. Mr. Ahmad tells that when Rishi has agreed for the crime, Lakshmi says Rishi is lying to save me and says it is not Rishi's mistake and asks George to run case on her. Rishi says, I am saying the truth. Lakshmi goes to him and asks if he has gone mad and tells that the truth always wins. She didn't do anything and will be proved innocent. Rishi asks her to be quiet. She says, I will not be quiet and asks, why are you lying? Rishi thinks how to convince her. He goes to Lakshmi and says, you shall not say anything. He goes to her and asks her to tell one thing. He asks if you are my wife or not. Lakshmi recalls her marriage with him. Rishi asks if you have taken rounds with me. Lakshmi says yes. Rishi says you have promised me in front of fire that you will support me always, and says you should support me and do as I say. And if you don't agree, then these promises and rounds will become fake, and asks her to do what he is telling her to do. George asks Lakshmi to go to the witness box. Music plays. Rishi asks her to go. He comes to the witness box and asks George to believe him and says he is ready to bear the punishment. The judge asks both lawyers if they want to do something. The lawyer says no. The judge tells that today so much happened. We saw terrorist attack. All of your bravery and husband and wife's love. He says, I have seen Rishi and Lakshmi's love for each other. Who can die for each other? He says he feels that the case is not solved and so much needs to be known. He says if Rishi has taken blame on himself to save Lakshmi, or the latter is trying to save him, he says Rishi has accepted the crime and will be punished. He says the verdict will be given in the next hearing. Until then, he will be in police custody. He says Lakshmi is innocent in the law's sight and is freed. Rishi smiles. Lakshmi cries. The judge adjourns the day. Ayush feels proud of Rishi. Lakshmi comes to Rishi, holds his collar, and says, what did you do? Rishi says, I am not yet punished. He says everyone is watching. Lakshmi says, she has just held his collar. Rishi asks if she will slap him when alone. He says, you have given your life for me. Almost, and says I will be freed soon. Lakshmi says, if anything happens, then I will slap you. They have a hug. Neelam asks Lakshmi to stay away from her son and scolds Rishi. Malishka tells Rishi that she has saved him and risked her life for him, and he sacrificed for Lakshmi. She says, I hate you, and goes. Shalu and Bani hug Rishi. Daddy feels proud of Rishi. Verenda says due to Rishi's statement, they will bear losses in business, but it is okay as he couldn't see Lakshmi going to jail. Ayush hugs Rishi and says you have fulfilled your promise. Rishi thinks he has fulfilled his promise, but feeling emptiness as he has to go away from her. He holds Lakshmi's hand and then wipes her tears. Lakshmi cries as Rishi is taken by the police. Rishi is taken in the police jeep. Lakshmi runs behind the jeep and asks police not to take him. Rishi asks her to not run and says you will fall down and get hurt. Lakshmi falls down and cries. Rishi shouts, Lakshmi. Neelam says my son went and I want to go home. Lakshmi cries. Ayush, Ahana, Daddy and others pacify Lakshmi. Neelam says she wants to go home. The reporter tells that Rishi took the blame on himself and confessed to the crime. She says Judge freed Lakshmi of all charges and asked police to take Rishi in custody. Neha calls Ranu and tells that Rishi is arrested for Lakshmi's case. Ranu says why did he do this? Even Lakshmi didn't do anything and says that was done. Neha asks if she knows who has done this. Ranu says Lakshmi can't kill anyone. Police shall find out. Neha says Rishi loves Lakshmi so much and says he slipped from my hand. Ranu thinks she knows the real criminal but not helping Lakshmi. She thinks if she shall get Bawenda arrested. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.